Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the weigh-in on the Gold Coast. It is fight week. Tomorrow, we see Tszyu in action against Carlos Ocampo. No Limit would like to thank strategic partners, Major Events Gold Coast and Tourism and Events Queensland. Today's weigh-in is brought to you by the Man Shake, cutting down and losing weight made easy. Thank you so much for your company here today. It's been a big week on the Gold Coast. We can't wait to see all the action tomorrow. To repeat the details, 10 a.m. it all starts on Fox Sports and KO as well, and then at midday Australian Eastern Standard Time the pay-per-view begins live on Main Event Television. 4 fights in total as part of that broadcast, all culminating in that all-important fight between Australia's own Tszyu and Mexico's Carlos Ocampo. We're going to weigh in all of the fighters fighting on this card tomorrow right here today on the Gold Coast. And firstly, we're at heavyweight, 4 3-minute rounds. Please welcome our first fighter to the scales. He's making his professional boxing debut. This is Isaac Licky. 117.82 kilograms for Isaac Licky. Keep your round of applause going and welcome to the scales an undefeated fighter from Sydney. This is Liam Taliva'a. $104.3 kilograms for Liam Taliva'a. Round of applause for our heavyweights in this first fight, Taliva'a and Licky. Next up, we go 8 3-minute rounds for the vacant Queensland heavyweight title. Please welcome, firstly, to the scales, the huntsman, Hazley Heppy.
Yeah, man, I remember being so naive when life was good, weather and palm trees. Back in the day, you were everything I need. But then along came a time when you crushed my dreams. Oh yeah,
130.5, 130.5 for Heppy. And that brings to the scales the Titan. This is Troy Pilcher. $109.04 for Troy Pilcher. Let's hear it for the heavyweights. That's the Queensland heavyweight title fight. Heppy and Pilcher. Next up, 6 3-minute rounds from the Philippines. Please welcome Junril Castillo. $54.8 kilograms for Castillo. Now please welcome from Queensland an undefeated fighter, Vegas Larfield. 55.12 kilograms for Vegas Larfield. This is the headline fight on the Fox Sports portion of tomorrow's broadcast. Let's hear it for Larfield and Castillo. Our next fight will be just after midday and will kick off the pay-per-view on Main Event. To repeat, you can access Main Event via KO or Foxtel. 4 fights in total. These have been two of the stars of Fight Week. Please welcome firstly to the scales, the Magic Man. This is Mark Schliebs. $55.76 kilograms, 55.76 for Schliebs. An undefeated fighter from here in Queensland, please welcome Rocky Ogden. $56.78 kilograms for Rocky Ogden.
I can't wait, bro.
You can wait. You'll wait till tomorrow.
You'll see tomorrow, bro.
Look at you. You're a little baby boy.
Yeah, look at you, bro.
You know this is the truth, right?
As big as you, bro.
You're getting fed to the wolves, baby.
Oh, yeah, I am the wolf.
No, you're not.
I am the wolf.
I thought you were the magician.
Hear that? Listen. Did you hear that?
Oh.
That's a lion, bro.
I
That's
can't
a
wait.
lion.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Give him a flex.
Let's hear it for Rocky Ogden and Mark Schliebs. The pay-per-view opener tomorrow here on the Gold Coast. Next up, a fight for the Australian super lightweight title. This fighter brings a record of 5-0, trained by the legendary Jeff Fennick. This is Hass Hamden.
I don't have the time, bro. I don't wear a watch. I'ma move regardless, just like the clock. Been around here before, I've been on this block. 25 to life, bit, I live on this rock. Planet Mars.
63.4 kilograms for Hass Hamden. Please welcome the Australian super lightweight champion. This is the Iceman, Justin Frost. $63.2 kilograms for Justin Frost.
I'm bringing water to my
I'll see you soon.
Let's hear it for the Australian super lightweight title fight between Justin Frost, the champion, and Hass Hamden, our challenger. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage to introduce our co-main event. This is our ring announcer for tomorrow. This is Lieutenant Dan Hennessy.
Good evening, Gold Coast. Good afternoon. How are you? Ben Damon, ladies and gentlemen, the best play-by-play guy in boxing right there. The co-main event. 12 3-minute rounds, a professional bantamweight boxing action. It is a world title eliminator. Let's welcome to the scales first, making it here all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Give it up for Reyes Alim.
I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker.
55.18 for Alim. 20-0. And he's fighting one of Australia's best fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, give it up. Here he is, Sam Goodman! 2-4. We've got a fight tomorrow. Round of applause for Sam. Once again, a world title IBF World Title Eliminator right here. Round of applause once again for our co-main event of the day tomorrow.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, time for our main event between Tszyu and Carlos Ocampo. And to introduce the fighters, please welcome legendary Hall of Fame ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Thank you very much for that kind welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, good afternoon to you, and we welcome you to beautiful Gold Coast, Australia, as No Limit Boxing at the Rose Brothers presents the official weigh-in for a highly anticipated main event of the evening, presented in association with Premier Boxing Champions and TGB Promotions. It's 12 rounds of action for the interim WBO Super Welterweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the challenger to the scale at this time. The challenger representing the esteemed Mexican boxing tradition from Ensenada, Baja California in Mexico. His record 35-2 with 23 wins coming by way of knockout. He is making his Australian debut. Please welcome the former world title challenger and the current world rank contender, introducing Carlos Chema Ocampo. And Carlos Ocampo weighs in at 69.74 kilograms, 153 pounds. This is for the challenger, 35-2, the hard-hitting Carlos Ocampo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, really needing no introduction, the defending champion, representing the elite boxing family from Sydney, Australia. Undefeated at 22-0 with 16 knockouts. Boxing's popular young superstar of Australia. Here is the undefeated interim WBO Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Tszyu. Tszyu weighs in at 69.5 kilograms. 69.5 kilograms translates to 153.25 U.S. pounds. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen, facing off once again the main event of the evening, 12 rounds for the interim WBO Super Welterweight Championship of the World. Before they see each other in the center of the ring tomorrow afternoon, live on Foxtel Main Event, KO Sports Pay-Per-View, and Showtime Championship Boxing in the United States. Tszyu versus Carlos Chema Ocampo.
Tim Tszyu, just a final word to the people of the Gold Coast who've come out and supported you today and will be watching you in this all-important fight tomorrow.
Tomorrow we all go to war.
That is Tim Tszyu. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at our official weigh-in. We'll see you tomorrow at the fights.